Hi everybody, my name is David McKeever.
I'm Richard Hundley.
And we are with Advance One McKeever Real Estate in Stockton, and we're here today to do the 2018 real estate market in review. And we're going to start off with the number of sales that happened in 2018. Last year there were 3,130 sales in Stockton, but that is down from 2017 where there were 3,500 sales, and that's about an 11% drop in the total number of sales last year. So Richard, question for you. Why do you think the number of sales dropped last year?
Well, I mean, looking at the graph, same graph you had, right here is the beginning of 2018. See how low we were on listings. Then they started picking up. I think that first 3 or 4 months with no inventory is why we weren't making the sales. Mm-hmm. Now we have higher inventory. Hopefully the sales will pick up and carry into next year. That's one of my main reasons, is lack of inventory.
So if you're a home buyer in today's market, it looks like inventory's gone up a little bit. How's the year looking for somebody that's looking to buy this year in 2019?
More to pick from. More to pick from. The prices look like maybe they've at least leveled. Interest rates are probably gonna not go up as much next year as everybody thinks because the government got in a little jam for raising them so fast, and they've already indicated that they're not gonna raise them so fast on us. Besides that, they're only at 5. Mm-hmm. And look how high this inventory is right here. You, the buyers, have a few more to pick from.
That's right. Now, if you're a homeowner and you've had thoughts of selling this coming year, what's it look like for homeowners? I still think if you look at the data, the inventory shows we're not in a total seller's market anymore, and we're not completely in a buyer's market. It's not favoring one or the other. We're in a very neutral market, so that it's still a great time to sell after the appreciation has gone up last year.
Yep. And
speaking of pricing, we're going to get into pricing right now. All right, the average sold price in Stockton in December of 2017, roughly 1 year ago, was $303,000. Over the course of last year, we saw some very good appreciation. It got as high as $327,000, which is the average sold price. A couple times it got back up to $323,000, but the last few months of the year we saw some weakness in the last 2 months. So why do you think that was?
Well, 3 different peaks like you just said. One way back in looks like about April, mm-hmm. Another one in June, and the last one in October. Then what happens after October? We're headed into the winter, which is kind of the normal time that we've dropped. If you look at a 3-year chart, you'd see the same thing. But December still ended over $300,000 on pricing in Stockton. That's pretty good.
Yeah, where we started the year and where we ended, according to this chart, is about the same. But I don't think that paints a true picture of what appreciation we had last year in 2018.
True.
So let's take a look at the price per square foot. So this is a chart of the average price per square foot. This chart represents a 2-year history going back the last 2 years. We started December of 2017 at $177 per square foot, right about here. And we ended the year at $187 per square foot in Stockton. And that represents a 5.5% gain. So I think this chart is more realistic to what we're seeing as far as what happened last year and not the previous chart. This 2-year history, as you can see, it's had a good run. So, Richard, again, if you're a homeowner in Stockton, you had thoughts of selling maybe in 2019, what would you advise them? Should they sell now? Have we reached a peak, or should they wait till later in the year?
Well, I think it looked like it did peak about 2 months ago, 3 months ago. Mm-hmm. So we have the normal winter drop. The drop was not much. If you sold today, you're still getting a pretty prime price. Mm-hmm. My opinion and the opinion of CAR, NAR, and Realtor.com is that we're gonna go up some more in 19.
Okay.
So I think it might be interesting to see if you might make a little more money on your house come this spring.
Okay, so maybe wait till summertime. All right.
Yeah.
We have one more statistic for you, and it's how long it takes, how long homes took to sell in 2018. All right, our last indicator for you is the days on market chart. This explains how long it takes the home to go from active on the market to a pending status. And we started the year, this is a 3-year chart looking back about 3 years. We started the year in December, January at 36 days. It took 36 days to get a home pending, and we ended the year right here. It took about 40 days for it to go pending. A little bit of an increase, but contrary to what the national media is saying and what you see online, where the housing market is slowing drastically, it's just not the case here in our local market. And why do you think it's increased here in the last few months?
Well, I think, first of all, if you look at this whole chart, you can see it's almost the same trend 3 years in a row.
Mm-hmm.
Now, the days are up in December. Again, the normal slowdown for winter. The best, the least amount of days on the market was our hottest time when our inventory was low. So if one home sold, now there wasn't any others in that area. So they sold faster for 30 days instead of 40.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's the reason. More inventory just slowed down how fast they sold, but also gave the market more to pick from and more sales to be made, hopefully coming up very soon.
Well, that's our 2018 real estate year in review, and we're going to be here each and every month to digest what's happening in our local market, looking at the trends and where we're headed in 2018. One thing to note, if you're interested in information about your specific local neighborhood, maybe your zip code, we're here to happy to help you out, give you an evaluation on your home, give you some ideas on what you can do to maximize the sale of your home. And any last parting words, predictions or whatnot?
Buyers, you have more to pick from.
Mm-hmm.
That's a good thing. Sellers, you're going to have your prices better and show better,
Mm-hmm.
but otherwise you'll still have a good prime market. So there's the two trends. Sellers still are going to get top money as long as they have top value and top condition, and buyers more to pick from. Yay.
All right. Well, I appreciate everybody for watching. We will be back next month with the results of January's data, January's trends. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.